You'll just have to remember, Michaela, that you're the only one that can talk to Katie.
Right.
Oh, that's true. Shoot.
So if she has any questions.
Okay, so if she has any questions, then I'll just repeat the questions to you guys because my speakers on my Mac are broken. So the only way that I can hear is through my headphones.
Okay, because I can hear Katie.
Yeah, you can all hear Katie, but she can't hear you guys.
Right.
So unless we want someone else call her on their phone so we can all hear her.
Remember earlier you were mentioning about...
Call me on my cell.
Michaela, remember earlier you mentioned something about giving each other's phone number? I tried to go to that first week sign-up sheet, and it's not there anymore.
Sorry, what?
The sign-up sheet with the phone number for each other's information, it's not there anymore on the group one, on the folder one.
Do you guys have
So
iPhones?
we have to share it again.
We have to share it again. I'm just going to write down your guys' phone numbers and then
send that text message.
Instead of emailing, I'll just send out a text message because I feel like that would be a little bit better.
Okay.
Start texting me?
Yeah, Katie, we're gonna start sending text messages because it's quicker than emailing. Okay? And then if I need to, I'll call you as well. Matt, what's your number?
My number is 210.
Okay.
842.
Let me get my charger.
Oh, I'm not going to send you a text right now.
No, I know, but I got to put my cell phone on the charger.
Okay.
That's what I got to do.
Okay, so 842.
842. Well, 210-842-6293.
Okay, so I have 210-842-6293.
Yes, that sounds
okay. And then Abrick.
It's on area code 714.
714.
723.
723.
1016.
1016.
Writing these phone numbers down?
Yeah, I'm writing them down.
This is going to be a fun meeting. I can already tell.
Do we just want to? She's on mute right now, but do we want to have someone else call her so then I don't have to repeat everything?
I have to stay on headphones as well.
Okay.
I could, but I don't want to.
Well.
No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to be. I don't know. I think it's just going to be harder if I have to repeat everything that you guys say back to her. Because I might not explain it as well.
Here, what was her phone number again?
Hold on, let me grab it.
Take your time. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still there, but I'm going to have Abrick call you so you can hear everyone on the group. Okay?
So you're going to have Albert to call me?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so hit Abrick. Her number is 336 906 4293.
I don't want to print this page. Stop saying I want.
Okay, I just hung up on her.
Hello.
Hi.
Is this
A break.
Albert?
Close enough.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's it. So can you hear?
Okay.
Okay, so let's get started then.
Okay.
Katie, are you on the quiz? On the group meeting quiz?
Here's my mouse.
Yes, I'm on question number 3. The total area under a normal distribution curve must equal.
That was in the book.
We're going from the...
That was in the book. Do you remember what the total area of distribution must equal under the curve?
Okay, wait a minute. It should equal 1.
Yep.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Okay. Number 4, under certain circumstances, a normal distribution curve can drop below the x-axis. That's true.
No, it's false.
It's false? Okay. I don't know why. Like I said,
So,
flustered now because I couldn't get into the conversation. A normal distribution curve is symmetric. That's true.
yes, that is true.
Okay. Use the following image to answer the next question. Which of the following elements of the figure represents the z-zone? Wouldn't that be C?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wait. Are we on lesson 6?
No, we're on
Or
lesson 5.
Okay.
It's C, right?
Correct.
Okay, number 7. Which of the following elements of the figure represent the probability that the z-score will be greater than 1.0?
So it should be
that
B.
would be B, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, number 8. According to the 68-95.99.7% rule, what percentage of the data from a bell-shaped distribution will be within one standard deviation of the mean? Write your answer. Oh, 68. I'm sorry. Let me look at my notes.
Okay. Didn't you?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You said the answer.
So it should be 68.
Correct.
One, it'd be, I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
You're good, Katie. Can you hear me?
I think you're too far for him.
Something,
Can she hear me now?
it'd be 68%, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Good job.
It took me a little bit. I
Okay,
had
let's
to
go to
read
the
it
next.
several times. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You're okay.
So question 9, 10, and 11, you need the probability applet for it. So for 9, I got .683.
I've already got that pulled up. I've already had that pulled up.
Okay.
Perfect.
What'd you guys
I did
get
too.
for 9?
Same thing.
Okay.
Wait, what'd you get for 9?
.683.
I'm sorry, what was the answer to number 9? If it's
0.6.
within the one standard deviation?
For point 9, you're just doing, you're putting in z-scores. So it's just between 1 and -1 for the z-score. What is the area between the two?
Oh, okay, hang on. I'm having trouble getting out of this. It would be 0.6650, right?
No.
I think I've been playing with mine, so let me get a new one, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
should be 0.3173.
No, it's the space in between 1 and -1.
It's 0.6827.
Yes.
Correct.
And round it up.
That's it.
Okay, I finally figured it out.
So rounding that, it would
I
be
figure it out myself besides giving me the answers.
Katie, that would be 0.683.
because you round
Okay,
it.
so we only go as far as 3 decimal points.
Right. So the 27 rounded up to 3.
0.683.
Okay, number 10, we do the same thing, but we change the -1 to -2. And then shade the middle portion.
Okay, so the next one would be, whoops, wrong one. So you stretch it out to the 2. Is that correct?
Yeah, so you change the -1 to -2 and 2.
And I got a probability area of 0.9530. And then let me finish reading the question because I didn't get a chance to finish reading it.
Is that what you guys got? I didn't get that.
What did she get?
She said,
Is that what it's supposed to be?
No.
no. What did you get again?
0.9530.
For
What?
question 10,
Yeah.
she's off by something. It should be 0.955 is what I got.
Yeah, that's what I got too. Let me see when my applet.
Sorry.
I think you're missing you're just missing to round out to 3 decimal places.
Well, because even without rounding,
The 2.
the applet says 0.9545. So Katie, on the probability applet, do you have on the z-score -2 and 2?
Yeah, I have a -2 and a 2, and that's
Okay.
where I'm at.
And then do you just have the middle section shaded in blue?
In blue.
And you got 0.9953?
Yeah, I got 0.953.
Okay, because I have the exact same thing shaded, and I have 0.9545.
Yeah, same here. She would have to have a -1.986 to get 9530 as the area.
Really?
Yeah, like it wouldn't even be a 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you just type in 2.0 and then you hit enter, it'll give you 9545.
Oh, I know what she. No, never mind. 0.0455.
Can she
Never
add?
mind.
Wait,
I bet I know what she's doing. You're clicking things. Let's see. No, I have no idea how she's getting that.
what is the answer?
It is.
Or
We all got 0.955 for question 10.
okay. Okay, and question 11. Suppose that the z-scores come from the standard normal distribution. What portion of the z-scores will be between 3 and -3? Okay, let me go back to that. I get 0.997.
Yep, that is true.
Yep. That's what I got.
Correct?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay, let me put that in there.
It's a point what?
0.997.
Right.
Look carefully at your answers to the last three questions. What do you observe? Well, it looks like they match the 68. No, not the 68. As the z-score increases, the area between negative z and z decreases. Is that correct?
Is that correct?
No, because if you look at the answers, they increase every time, but it follows the 68, 95, 97 rule.
So it does follow that rule, yeah.
Yeah. But why, so Katie knows why does it, or how can she tell if it does the 68, 95, 97?
Her answers. That's why our answers are 68%,
95, 97.
95%,
Yeah.
and 97%. 99.7%, excuse me.
Katie, does that one make sense?
Agree on?
Do you hear that, Katie?
No, what did you agree on?
We agreed on the 68, 95, 97 rule because if you look at your answers for the last three questions, your answer to number 9 is 68.3. Number 10 is 90 or 0.955, which is like 95. And then 11 would be 0.997.
Okay.
The second one doesn't make sense because if the z-score increases, that means we're going farther out in the graph and you're going to have more area between the two, the negative z and the z. And the probabilities don't double as you move from z1 to z2 because 68 to 95 and then 95 to 99.7 aren't doubling at all. They just don't make any sense.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move to question 13, which I have no idea how to do right now. There are... So,
Oh, boy.
the mean is 65. Okay, I think I know what to do. Maybe. So that would be value minus mean divided by 7, or standard deviation, right?
Correct. And then you plug that into your applet.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I'm lost on this question.
Okay.
Hold
So
on.
Katie,
Value?
okay, so this question has to do with the formula that gives you the z-score. So you need to take.
So it's close the p minus. No, I'm sorry. X minus.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where is it? I know I have it here.
You're on the right track for sure.
I'm sorry?
You're on the right track.
Yeah, I know I am, but I gotta find it. Z equals X minus the population over the standard deviation. Is that correct?
Except it's the mean over standard deviation. So it's x minus the mean over standard deviation. So for question 13, you see that X is the 0.60 grams of protein per kilograms per day.
0.
And then you're going to subtract the mean, which is
The mean?
points. Yes, the mean, which is
0.65.
correct. And then
divided by the 0.07.
perfect.
Okay, let me get a calculator. My calculator's on my phone.
And then for the probability, do we put that in the area or is that the z-score?
So the number you just made was the z-score that you then put in the applet, and yeah, you just need to figure out the area.
Okay, so put it in the z-score. And then let's see, what does it say? Is less than. So on the probability applet, would you put the middle and then off to the left, or just off to the left?
Let me look. So for the first one, it's actually what is less than 60 grams. What number did you get in your calculations?
I got 0.714. Is that what you got?
Did you get 0.714 or negative 0.714?
0.714.
Let me do my math again. So we're
Because
doing.
I did 65 minus 60. Or
It's the other way around.
It should be the other way around.
Yeah,
okay.
X minus.
Does it matter? I just put a negative? Because the z-score is still going to be the same.
0.65 divided by 0.07. You should end up with negative 0.714.
Okay.
That's what I got.
As the
Perfect.
z-scores. But I
So
mean,
when you enter that, that is the true z-score. So if you're looking for less than, you're going to only select the left-hand side of the graph. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, if you put this negative 0.714 on the z-score, it's still going to put it as the positive one. So I don't think it would matter what you got, right? Because it's going to be the same.
You just need to enter in 7.14 or 0.714, and it'll give you the negative and the positive. And since we're doing less than, you just select whatever's left of the negative.
Right.
Or, yeah, if you were to select the right of the positive, it wouldn't matter, but you should be selecting.
It should be 0.238.
The answer is negative. So is the answer negative 0.714?
You need to plug that number, Katie, into the applet.
I'm sorry, you're breaking it. You're muffled.
So that is the z-score. You just calculated the z-score, and you need to enter that z-score into that applet to get the actual.
And I got negative 0.714.
Yeah, put that in the z-score.
On the applet, on the computer.
Oh, put it in the applet. Okay.
Yeah. He's fine. Do you guys hear a baby crying in the background? That's mine.
Yeah, that's okay.
Come here, bud.
Okay, I did that.
And then you select the left-hand side of the graph.
You want what's inside the blue area, is that correct?
Yeah, the blue area needs to be the left-hand side of the graph.
And the blue area is 0.5248.
What is she selecting?
If it's in between the 2 points, these scores.
Not in between, only the left-hand side. So deselect the part in between and only select the part on the left-hand side of the red bar on the left.
Because it says less than.
Right. And you want less than whatever the true z-score is.
So I've got two answers that I'm not sure which one's the correct one.
Okay. What do you have?
0.7624 or 0.2376.
Yes, that one.
Okay, so it'd be 0.238.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's because we're asking for what's the probability that would it be less than that number we had originally? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So the next question is more than 6.60.
Correct.
So it's the same z-score, but you just shade the right-hand side.
And the middle.
And the middle?
Yes.
How do you tell if you're going to do the middle and less or the middle and more?
Because your z-score is negative,
Okay, that makes
then you're going to
sense.
shade everything more of that. Now, if the z-score was positive, then you wouldn't have to shade the middle. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes total
This
sense.
applet just puts in a plus or minus to show you the standard deviations. You have to decide which deviation you're actually using.
Okay, that makes sense.
Follow this same thing.
You just need to shade the other two sections, if that makes sense.
Oh, shade the other two sections. Okay.
The left and the middle sections.
0.762.
Correct. Good job.
Is less than.
Okay, and number 15.
-7.4. So what requirements is? So for number 15, we just do the same formula, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I still got -0.714, right? And then
Yes.
so it's the same
Yes.
z-score. So what
Except
is?
it's positive this time because it's
Oh, it
70
is?
minus 65. Remember that.
Okay. So is 65 always going to be? Oh, it's the mean, obviously. Okay, never mind. Answered my own question. Okay, so now let's do this. It's going to be less than. So. So would it be 0.762?
Yep. Does that look familiar?
Yeah, it's like the same thing. 762.
But it's not negative, right?
Nope.
No. Was number 14 negative or was it?
No, probabilities are never negative.
Okay.
Probabilities will always be positive because they're a percentile. Hi. You're so cute.
So is it a positive 7.714?
Yes. Yes, it is, Katie.
It is a positive 0.714.
Yes. I found out why I'm all muffled. I'm using the wrong webcam and the wrong microphone.
You have more than one webcam?
Yeah, so I have this mic.
Oh.
And then I use a portable webcam because it's better quality.
Oh, look at your baby. Cute.
Say hi, buddy. Say I'm ready for bed.
Oh, he's so
If
cute.
if I get put to bed right now, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and that would be bad.
Ooh.
For mommy.
Uh-oh.
That's not my snow.
Did we just lose Michaela?
Yeah, I think we did. She must have hung up or something.
Number 16. How do you do that one? Is it the same way?
For what?
I don't know.
For question 15?
I'm sorry.
Are we talking question 15?
Question 15. I got an answer of 0.714.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now you need to plug that. You need to plug that back into the applet again.
So I gotta go to the applet again,
Yep.
and then I shade
Everything less.
the area, which is 0.762.
Perfect.
That's it?
Yep.
0.762.
And do you see why that's the same answer as the one above? Because from 6.5, 0.60 and 0.70 are the same distance apart. So if you're asking for one would be greater than and the other one would be less than, they're going to be the exact same amount. If you're asking for what's greater than the lowest one and less than the highest one, they're going to be the same because they're equidistant from the mean.
Okay. And then number 16. I'm not sure. Is this still the same formula?
So yeah, number 16, you don't change anything. You just need to select only the middle part of the graph in the applet to get your answer. Because they have one z-score, they're the same number z-score, just one's positive and one's negative. So you're just selecting what's in between them.
525.
0.70. So that's a negative 0.10.
How did you get that?
Like I said, I subtracted the 60 from the 70.
No, you don't need to. You don't need to subtract that. You need to use the z-score for each of those and put them in the applet, and then you read whatever's in the middle of the applet.
Why does it say to? It says find the area between the two values, shade to the left of each z-score. You calculate, then subtract the smaller area from the larger area.
That's if the z-scores are different.
Oh, okay. So since they're the same, it should be 0.525.
Correct.
Okay.
So if we were looking at, instead of 0.60 and 70, which are equidistant apart, which is why they're the same, if you were looking at like 0.62 and 0.70, you'd have to shade the left of both and then subtract the smaller one from the greater one to get.
Yeah.
That's how you'd have to do it.
That makes sense.
I'm lost.
So Katie, you should be able to just use the z-score you calculated for either one of question 14 or 15. Because they're the same z-score, just one was positive and one was negative. So do you remember, can you recalculate one of those z-scores, or do you remember what it was?
Okay, 14 was 0.726.
No,
And 15 I had was 0.724.
Wait, what?
No.
No.
So do you?
No, neither of those. The answer for both 14 and 15 should be 0.762. They're the same answer.
So there should be 0.7 point. I'm sorry, 0.726.
62.
Both answer.
No.
762.
Somebody's muffled. I can't understand you.
0.762.
62
762.
or 2? 62 on both 14 and 15.
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So we got 2 more guys who can do it.
Now, to do 16, how do you do that one?
So you need to find the z-score of one of those. So you see the 0.6 and 0.7. You need that number where you did 0.6 minus 0.65 divided by 0.07.
Okay. 0.60 minus 0.65 divided by 0.70.
0.07.
0.07.
0.07, sorry.
You're good.
And I know that when tomorrow comes, we can do it all again. For now, I'll cuddle in your arms and let you
Which is negative 0.714.
Yes, and then you need to plug that number back into the z-score on the applet.
Where do I put that number?
In the applet.
I'm still trying to figure out what you're saying, but 0.714 minus the 0.70.
No. That negative number you just got needs to go into that computer applet, into the applet, the graph.
Oh, okay. You mean put it on the probability?
Yes.
The applet.
Okay. And then I highlight all that's on the left side. Is that correct?
Well,
No.
for this question, you only need to highlight the middle.
Only the middle. And
Right.
that's okay. I see it. 0.525.
Yes.
Yeah.
For example.
No.
Do we have exams in this class?
I just worked on this one.
I think we do, but I just don't know when we have them.
I don't either.
What'd you say, Katie?
I'm looking at number 17 and I'm trying to remember where I saw that.
Okay, so in the probability chart,
Yeah.
now we're messing with the top box, the box that says area instead of the z-score boxes.
Oh, okay.
So that basically is your percentage. So you just need to type in 0.35, and then you should get a z-score at the bottom.
Of 0.454. Is that correct?
That's not what I'm getting.
0.454?
Are you typing in 3.5 at the top where it says area?
Did you put 3.5 or 0.35? Because I did 0.35 and I got the same thing as Katie.
I've got 0.35. Let me try it one more time.
0.454 is what I have for the z-score. If you shade just the middle.
Did I read the question wrong? So 30th percentile, 35th percentile, what does that mean? What are you looking for?
Oh, are we looking for the
You're looking
first? Let me see.
Oh man, now I don't know.
Yeah,
You
now
guys
I'm
can do it.
confused. Okay, let's see. Where did they? Percentile. Calculating percentiles using a normal distribution. The number says greater 25. The following instructions show how to find the 90th percentile. We need to find the z-score, so that's the z-score. So it's x
And then we need to
minus
shave everything.
u over standard.
And then everything to the left, right?
I don't know. Because how do you know on those ones if you shade to the left or shade to the right?
For the 25th percentile is the number in the data set is greater than or equal to 25% of all the values in the data set. So basically anything under 50%, 50% of all the values should be the median. I don't know. Well, if it's symmetric, the median and the mean should be close. Okay, so this is how I do it. Because it's a symmetric bell curve, the median and the mean should be close.
Okay.
Anything under 50% should be the negative z-score. Anything over 50% would be a positive z-score. Does that make sense?
Right.
Because if you're going to deviate off the mean backwards. So if we're looking at 35 percentile, we're lower than 50. So it should be everything to the left of the negative z-score.
So 0.675.
The negative z-score.
That's what I'm getting.
Or 0.325.
Wait, what?
0.
What did you get?
Hold on, I just messed mine up. I got hold on. We're looking for the z-score, right?
Oh, the z-score. I got 0.454.
Are you only shading?
I'm shading not the middle, but to the left of.
And then you're typing in 35 at the top?
Yeah, but mine keeps changing.
And it's a negative.
Yeah.
0.454.
Well, let me hold on.
Or is it 0.385?
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting a negative 0.385, but I don't know why I'm getting that and you guys aren't.
Well, my area kept changing to 0.352. But now it's just 0.35. 0.385.
All right, where am I?
I don't know.
Why aren't these being saved?
Are you still trying to figure out the answer?
I think we've come to a consensus. So when you type in, you have to select the left-hand side of the graph first, the probability graph, only the left-hand side. Then if you type in 35 at the top, 0.35 at the top, you should get a negative z-score on the left. That should be your answer.
I get a negative 0.385.
Yes, that is what we're getting to. Okay.
So
so that's the answer?
Negative
Yes.
0.385. Okay, let's do 80th percentile.
But it's okay.
Okay, so for this one, remember that because it's past 50, we're going to be looking at a positive z-score, which means you're going to need the middle
And the right.
and the left. Everything under those two z-scores needs to be 80. Because a percentile is everything you score less than or equal to. So should be the left. Just like the 90th percentile expedition.
Okay, let's see.
So it should be highlighted in the middle on the left, right?
Right. And then you should be able to type in 0.80, and you should, whatever the right-hand z-score, the positive z-score should be it. And while you guys do that, I'm going to submit the quiz this time, just me, and let me see what we get. Dang.
We did not so good.
We did. We only missed the last two.
Okay.
The percentile questions are the only two I missed.
Okay, so what is the answer to number 17?
We got those wrong, so we don't know.
I'm sorry?
We got it wrong.
You got it wrong? Okay, so what should it be?
I don't know yet.
That's a great question. Okay, so first we need to find the z-score that corresponds to the 90th percentile using the normal probability output, blah, blah, blah. Click the areas under the curve until only the areas left of the positive z-score are shaded blue. We did that. Type the desired area or percentile into the box at the top of the graph. And that should be a number between, yeah, we did that. The z-score corresponding to this area will be displayed at the bottom right box. For example, and it shows me an example. So 1.282, okay, so we did that.
Wait, where are you? Are you looking at this in the lesson 5?
Yeah.
Are you at 3.4 calculating percentiles?
Yes.
Okay.
I just read the bullet points. And I'm
Okay.
So now
This is the 90th percentile. So region.
So that should have worked for the 80th percentile. And let me check our z-score, because basically we should be able to go backwards, right? Can I go backwards? I suck at going backwards.
Okay.
So the z-score would be 0.842, and I would need to multiply that by 0.07, and then I need to add, no, I need to subtract 0.65. No, that's not right.
Standard deviation.
0.842 times 0.07 gives us that. And then, oh, and then it would be plus 0.65. Nope, that shows it at the 70th percentile. Why is that not working? That's crazy.
Find the 35th percentile.
And now that's funny. That's not right. Come on.
Q.
I'm looking for.
Okay, so.
Oh, that's what we're doing wrong.
Where are you at?
Okay. Will someone do me a favor for 17?
Yeah.
So for question 17, will you plug, or sorry, for question 18, will you put 0.709, 0.709 in?
Okay.
And then let me do, hold on here. So negative 0.385 times 0.07 equals that plus 0.65. And for 17, will you plug in 0.623?
So 0.623.
Yeah, and see if you get them right.
How'd you get these answers?
I'll tell you if I get them right.
Okay.
If I get them wrong, it doesn't matter. Please tell me you got 100%.
Hold on, I'm submitting it.
Mama's right here.
Yep, we got 100.
Cool. Okay.
How'd you do that?
So we need to take the z-scores and revert them back to whatever gram of protein they have to do. So you have to take the z-score formula and you have to reverse it. So basically you take the z-score and you multiply it by the standard deviation, and then you
Wait, which
add,
one? What's the standard deviation though?
0.07. We're still talking about that.
Okay. So that doesn't change at all.
No.
Okay,
So
0.07. That makes
so you
sense.
multiply them by 0.07, and then you add that 0.65, the mean, back to it.
Okay.
And that gives you, so basically the answers are, for the 35th percentile, you need to have 0.62 grams of protein per day per kilogram of body weight. Does that make sense? Like, that's basically how it works. All right.
Katie, are you there?
Explain it to me that I can hear it because it's all muffled to me.
Okay. So those last questions, we basically do the reverse of what we have been doing. And then we take the z-scores, and you have to go in the reverse order of that formula that we used beforehand. The x minus, what is it? X minus mean divided by standard deviation. You have to go backwards. So you have to do the z-score plus times standard deviation plus the mean. Does that make sense?
So it's x minus 0.35.
Well, so basically what that that 0.0 or the 0.35, what that is z in the equation. So you have to go backwards.
Standard mean.
Yeah, and we have to go backwards to find x.
Okay, so that would be the actual z-score.
Yeah, that's what we calculated from that, was the z-score that we then have to revert back to x.
And then it's x minus what?
So it wouldn't be x minus. If you did it algebraically and you have z and you're looking for x, it would be z times, well, hold on, I have to do it in my head again. Okay, so it should be z times, no, what the heck do we have? Okay, I'm sorry, I have messed you up. Okay, so the negative 0.35 is the z-score. It's the equals part. So you need to multiply that by whatever was z, and then you need to add the mean to that so that you're left with whatever x is. You're basically solving for x instead of solving for the z-score. Okay, so the z-score was represented by, what do we say? C? Okay, 7 is B.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Mama's right here.
So the 0.35 is on the outside.
Right. That should be across the equal sign from the formula.
Okay.
And then
Now,
from
I'm sorry, you disappeared.
you're good. So then if you have the z-score on one side and the formula on the other side, we know what the mean is from the information up in the problem. It was that 0.65. And we know what the standard deviation was, which was the z. That is the 0.07. So the only thing you have to find is x.
Okay. I think I understand now, but give me a second.
Okay, so we said point. What was answer 9 was 0.683, right?
Answer number 9.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0.683.
And then 10 was 955.
0.955.
Okay. And 7 was 0.997, right? Or 11.
I was like, I went to 7. I was like, no, that's B. 11 is 0.997. Yeah.
Okay, and can you give me 13 on through?
13.238.
Okay.
14.762. 15.762. 16.525.
Okay.
17.623. And 18.709.
I'm sorry, what was 17? I mean, 17?
0.623.
And what was 18?
0.709.
0.709. Now, has anybody already submitted theirs yet?
Yep, we got 100.
Michaela, I still need help with the first ones because I was on the other quiz. What you got for number 3?
3, the answer is 1.
And then 4?
4 is false.
And then 5?
True.
Wrong. Oh, let me do this over.
And 6?
Is C.
And 7?
B.
Oh, sugar, I can't print.
And it should be all of it.
I bet she got the ones that we were having difficult understanding each other. The 0.68395 or the 238.6762. I can't even speak anymore.
It's so late.
The 762, the 0.762, the 525, and the 623. Hey, yeah. Why aren't you in bed?
I am going to have someone give me the answers again because I got 2 wrong.
Okay.
So I'm going to take this over again.
Okay.
Okay, I feel like Albert should give it to her just because he's closer to the phone, so it won't be muffled.
Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong. So here we go. Are you ready, Katie?
I'm sorry?
Are you ready?
No, because I'm trying to figure out which ones I got wrong first.
Did she answer 1 and 2?
Do you answer 1 and 2? Or do you save them?
I'm on low power mode now.
Okay, I'm going to take this quiz again, so let me get to it.
Yeah, go ahead and restart it. And make sure to answer questions 1 and 2, Katie.
Yeah, I know. Make sure I answer those correct, and it was right.
Thanks, Bradley. Did you finish the micro?
Are you ready, Katie?
To do that after I finish.
Number 3.
Sweet.
3?
What's the answer to number 3?
3? It's 1.
It's 1.
Yes.
Number 4
False.
is false. Number 5 is true.
Okay.
Number 6 was
C.
I'm sorry, B?
C, as in cat.
C. Okay. Number 7 was B, right?
As in boy, yes.
Number 7 was C.
No, 7 is B.
7 is B. Okay, and then number 8 was the one that I got wrong.
Okay, that one should be 68.
I'm sorry, it should be 58.
68.
Okay, just 68, no decimal point.
Correct.
Okay, and then number 9 was
0.683.
683. Number 10.
0.955.
Number 11.
0.997.
Number 12.
It's the one with the values that match 68, 95, 99 rule.
Okay. And number 13 I had wrong.
Okay, that one should be 0.238.
I'm sorry, repeat that point.
238.
Number 14.
0.762.
2. And I know 15 is the same answer, right?
Correct.
And number 16.
0.525.
I'm sorry, point.
525.
That's right. And the last one is, no, number 17, sorry.
That's okay. 623. 0.623.
623. Point. And the last one.
No. It should be 0.623.
Oh. 0.632 or 0.623?
0.623.
That's what I got. 0.623 for 17.
Okay.
Number 18.
0.709. And go ahead and submit it.
I'm still waiting for it to go through. I got 100 this time.
Perfect.
Good job, everyone. Okay, so next week's meeting.
Well, I'm going to end the meeting even though I've got some questions
Yeah, go ahead and.
on the prep thing because I've got to get to bed. I'm on Eastern time.
Yeah, it's late for you, Katie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but could I just ask one question?
Yeah.
Sure.
And maybe I can figure out the rest of it. It says here in the preparation in number 1, it says classify each of the following batting averages as either unusual or not unusual.
Right.
Now, number A, I got the answer, the unusual part right, but I don't know how they figured out the score, the average for the answer.
So you need to use information from the textbook. They give you the mean, and the standard deviation, and you plug the score into that formula we've been working with. The z-score equals x minus mean divided by standard deviation.
Okay.
And when you get that, any
okay, that'll help me answer my question. Z equals
Yeah.
X minus whatever the mean score is.
Right. And the
Whatever
mean
the average is.
Yeah, and the mean score and the standard deviation are in the textbook in chapter 5. They just give it to you. They talk about batting averages. You just need to find it. And then any z-score that has a score higher than 2 or lower than -2 is considered unusual because that means it's farther away than 2 standard deviations. So it's farther away from the mean than 95% of the information, basically.
Okay, I'll see if I can figure it out, and if I have a problem, well, we'll do the best we can.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to the TA emailed all of us for the meeting time, so just email the TA. They should be more than happy to help. They'll explain a lot better than I can, that's for sure. Okay, cool.
I will talk to y'all next Monday.
Sounds good.
All right, guys.
Michaela, you're gonna be gone next Monday?
See, I don't know. I think my flight is either on Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know for sure, but who's gonna do the call? Because I won't be there for sure on Thursday.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Just go ahead and email me email addresses because I don't know, like Abrick said, we can't get that sheet. So if you could spread those out to all of us.
I just look at the emails that we first gave each other. I was like, oh, this is my email. So I just copy and paste those ones.
Yeah. And I should
be
able to start the call actually just using what we had today. But in case it doesn't work.
Michaela, also if you want to text or send a group text so that we have that instead of email all the time.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah. Do you guys have iPhones?
I don't.
Okay.
No.
But can you do group text still? Probably?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Okay,
well,
sounds good.
I'll post this too.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay, see you guys.
All right.
See ya.
At 8, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
8 on Monday.
All right.
No,
Thursday.
6 on Monday.
6 on Monday, 8 on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
got it.
So 6 on Monday.
Bye, guys.
Bye.